Undisputed. We are live from Los Angeles. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
It is Tebow time.
Oh, there it is.
You have a new worst nightmare. It is no longer Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. It is now Tim Tebow. Welcome back to Tim.
I had that in baseball, too, for the last 3 years.
Yeah,
How'd that work out for you?
When he made the All-Star team in Double-A. I'd say it worked out really well.
Really?
Way to go. Here we go.
Wow. Skip is fired up today, and I understand why, because I cannot believe it. But we are leading the show with Tim Tebow because it looks like it is actually Tebow time, like Skip said, in Jacksonville. The Jaguars are reportedly on the verge of signing the former Heisman winner to a one-year deal to play tight end this upcoming season. The 33-year-old Tebow hasn't been on an NFL roster since he spent preseason in 2015 playing for Chip Kelly's Eagles, and now he'll have a chance to make the team under his former college coach, Urban Meyer. Shannon, even though Skip is fired up, I start with you. Is this a good idea or bad one?
Hold up, time out. Why are you showing B-roll of a guy playing quarterback that's a tight end? Where to play it? No. I need to see some plays of him catching a pass.
I saw him running the football.
No. You see him taking the direct snap. I want to see. Now, when I watch clips of Kyle Pitts and I watch of all the Travis Kelce and Darren Waller, they're not throwing passes. They're catching passes.
You're missing the point.
No, the point is that you look. Let's not beat around the bush. Everybody knows why he got this opportunity. Everybody knows that. He's from Jacksonville. They trying to sell tickets. Shad Khan is trying to sell tickets. They haven't been an item basically since Brunell has been there with Jimmy Smith and Keenan McCardell, Fred Taylor. That's a very, very long time. His ex-college coach is now the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we know what this is, Skip. Let's not make this more like here's a guy that was very deserving of an opportunity. Do you know if I could just like open my inbox and show people how many guys that have played college ball that asked me, Shannon, do you know how can I get a try? How can I get a walk-on? I was a this, I was a that. Do you know anybody? I got nothing. I got nothing. Here's a guy that has not played in 6 years, has not played in the regular season game in 9 years, and going to switch positions at the highest level and gets an opportunity. Really? So once I heard this, I was like, he's getting signed. This is not no he worked out and we'll see. He was going to get signed all along. You know that. I know that, Skip. And so I'm just trying to figure out how many guys you think have caught. I want to know Urban. Urban has been a head coach probably, 25 years, Skip? 25 years at the college level. I want to know how many guys at Bowling Green, Utah, Florida, and Ohio State had not played football in 6 years. And Urban Meyer gave them an opportunity to play football. But that's what he did for Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow hadn't played in 6 years. And he's going to switch position, a position he's never played. And he gets an opportunity. We know what this is. Not that he can play. He thought he was a great athlete. Oh, Tim Tebow's a great athlete. Try baseball, what happened? Now, Tim Tebow is addicted to fame. Tim Tebow cannot let it go. That's what this is. He's the same guy that he was in Denver. He loves the attention. He craves the fame. He craves the limelight. And here we are again. But guess what? I believe there's a better than 60% chance that he makes the team. Why? Because Urban is the guy. Oh, he's great for the locker room. What? Ain't nobody. I was in a locker room for 14 years. I was one of the dominating boys. Ain't nobody listening to a third string, a backup tight end to get motivated. And, he going to help Trevor Lawrence. Help Trevor Lawrence do what? Really? Man, they make all the excuses. He going to do this, this, and this. If he could do all of that, he'd still be in the league. If he could play, he can't. He couldn't. And you need to face the fact. He needs to face the fact. At some point in time, he's going to run out of coaches that get him an opportunity to be a head coach and can give him an opportunity. You okay. You lived out your dream. You played quarterback because they asked him. You remember when they was going to trade him, John Elway was going to trade him. See, this is a very little-known fact. They asked him, Tim, where do you want to go?
It's not a little-known fact. Everybody knew that.
What did they know?
About Jacksonville or the Jets?
Oh, and he wanted to go where?
It was widely reported.
He wanted to go where? New York, because it was a bigger market. Because not that they got a chance to play.
Better team.
Skip, better team or a chance to play. I thought he wanted to play. I thought Tim Tebow was going to change the fortune.
A little-known fact that I reported on ESPN was that Rex Ryan called Tim Tebow and said, I will give you a chance to win the starting job, and he got no chance to win the starting job from Mark Sanchez.
Another little-known fact. If you don't mind me asking, can you tell me the agent? Who's Rex Ryan's agent and who's Tim Tebow's agent?
What does that matter?
Oh, okay. Since we little known fact.
What does it mean? Well, apply it to what we're talking about.
You know
it means what?
Jimmy Sexton represents Rex Ryan.
Yep.
He represents Tim Tebow. That's how it works.
Then how did Rex Ryan, a Jimmy Sexton client, screw Tim Tebow?
Ain't nobody screwed because Skippy couldn't play.
Oh. Wait, are we talking about the same Tim Tebow who took your Denver Broncos at 1-4 to a division championship and beat Ben Roethlisberger by throwing for 316 yards in a playoff game? Are we talking about that guy who can't play?
Skill.
Are you kidding me?
So why
did you put on blinders?
So
what did you not see?
If he was so good, why wouldn't anyone else give him a chance?
Are you finished yet?
I'm finished.
Oh, good. It's my turn. So the question is this a good idea or a bad idea? And the answer is this is a great idea for Urban Meyer and Jacksonville right here, right now, and it has exactly zero to do with selling tickets. They have the first pick in the draft. They have a generational quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. They have Urban Meyer making his first big splash in pro football. They don't need to sell any more tickets in Jacksonville. They need to win football games, and Tim Tebow will, number one, make the team. Even though our Fox bet says the odds are against him making the team, he will make the team because there is no way Urban Meyer signed him to cut him in training camp. He's not going to put him through that. So it's a done deal that he will be signed and he will play next year. And you are completely missing the boat on how he will be used because nobody understands how to use Tim Tebow any better than Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer coached Tim Tebow at Florida, as we all know, and in their time together, they went 48-7. And Tim Tebow helped him win 2 national championships. The first one, not as the starting quarterback. And Tim Tebow did win a Heisman. And Tim Tebow left Florida as the all-time SEC leader in passing efficiency, which is like quarterback rating, as the all-time SEC leader in completion percentage. Who knew at 67%? All-time leader in the history of that conference. This is a great conference. Tim Tebow left Florida as the all-time leader in touchdown to interception ratio. 88 touchdown passes to only 15 interceptions. All-time leader in the history of the Southeastern Conference. And he left as the all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, yards gained as a quarterback, and the all-time SEC career leader in touchdowns scored at any position with 57 touchdowns scored because this man has a nose for the goal line. This man can run the football. This man is about 6'2", probably now 250 pounds. I saw with my own eyes out here at his baseball showcase back in August of 2016. I witnessed in the outfield at USC, he timed a 40-yard dash at 4.6 seconds, which is, it's not great, but it's pretty good at 250 pounds. He is a nifty runner of the football. He can make you miss here and there, and he can run through you and over you, and he is a nifty handler of the football. This has gadget guy written all over him, and nobody understands how to use Tim Tebow better in packages, to maximize those packages in small but dynamic doses than Urban Meyer. Just see what happened as a freshman at Florida with Tim Tebow. Again, Chris Leak was the starting quarterback. We all remember that. Yeah. How great was Chris Leak? Not that great because he went undrafted. He got to play one preseason game with the Bears and just didn't make it. He went to Kansas City and didn't make it. He bounced around other leagues, but he did not make it in the National Football League. So he wasn't a great player, but he was a very good college player. Correct. And they were able to beat Ohio State in the championship game, just wiped them out 41-14. And they got there because of small doses of Tim Tebow, because he threw only 33 passes that year, but completed 22 of them. Most of them were red zone packages, goal line packages, a lot of jump passes, and a lot of run, pass, option, because he's a big, strong kid who has a nice handle on the football, and he can make good, quick choices of, do I run it, keep it, jump, and throw it? What do I do with it? And because of that, he also ran at 89 times for 469 yards as a freshman at Florida, and it contributed to a dynamic package that helped them go win the national championship. So to me, you're missing the boat. He will not line up as a true tight end. He won't be split out. He maybe occasionally he'll be in the slot, but he's going to be an H-back, mostly lining up in the backfield in very small doses. I'm going to say he might throw it a couple of times a game on run-pass options.
So he's going to be
might
Taysom
keep
Hill.
it. What's that?
He's going to be Taysom Hill?
I'm not even sure he'll get as many opportunities as Taysom Hill gets. But I'm going to say he throws it a couple times a game. I'm going to say he runs it, I don't know, 3-4 times maybe a game. It all depends on goal line situations, nose for the goal line. And just the rub-off effect. Nobody understands the contagious football charisma of Tim Tebow, the force of competitive nature that he is, better than Urban Meyer understands it. And he knows that just having him on the field, having him in the locker room, having the presence of Tim Tebow will ignite and inspire younger players. They know about his mystique. They know what happened. They're not too young to understand.
The 50th guy on the roster ain't rubbing off on anybody.
Hey,
it's not happening.
He will make plays for this team. Just plays here and there. Just watch. He may